Hi guys, it's Monday, like January 18th or something, and this week I am going to be doing a reading vlog. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but last week and like the week before that, I got so many of my library holds, they just became available, and so I felt like I had to like read all of those books before I read things that were on my physical TBR. The books that I'm going to try to get to this week are Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb. This is the first book in the Live Ship Traders trilogy, which is the second trilogy in the Realm of Elderling series. So last year I read the Assassin's Quest, or I don't know, I read the first trilogy in the Realm of Elderlings series and I loved it, and so I'm really excited to get into this one. I actually read like 5 pages of it in December, but never finished it, did never get back into it, so I'm really excited for that one. And then the next book that I want to pick up this week is This Close to Okay by Lisa Cross Smith. This was my book of the month pick for December, and I'm really excited about it. I can't really remember what it's about. I think it's, I don't know, it says it takes, I think it's a romance. I'm not certain. Sometimes with book of the month, I like just pick and I know that it's going to be good, because I've never heard of this book before, but all of the book of the month picks that I've picked out, I like either hadn't heard of them before, or that's pretty much, yeah, I just kind of pick, you know, I just go for it, because synopsis don't really ever do it for me, so I just like pick whatever looks good or whatever, and I picked this one and I'm really excited to get to it. And so that's like the main 2 books that I want to read this week. So it's kind of late. I'm getting a late start to the day. It's like 1:30. I so far today have laid in bed for a really long time, and I took a shower and I have laundry that's in the dryer, and I've eaten breakfast and watched some YouTube videos, which is how I like to start off my days. I'm off today, which is weird because for a while I was working 6 days a week, which I really liked. I liked having that like schedule. I liked knowing what I was going to be doing every day, but they cut like everyone's hours because it's been really slow, so now I'm just working 4 days a week, which means I'm off today and I'm also off on Wednesday. So I mean, I do have a lot of time to get reading done, but yeah, I'm just about to start this book. This is the first one I'm going to be reading this week. I hope you enjoy this video. I am like 107 pages into this, and I'm really liking it so far. Mostly it's just been like an introduction into the different characters and the different perspectives and stuff, which that's how this is kind of different than the Farseer trilogy, because it's got different perspectives. The Farseer trilogy, all 3 books, every word was told from Fitz's perspective. But this one has like a lot of different perspectives so far, and so many characters or whatever, and it's kind of hard to keep up with, so I've been writing notes about the characters in this little notebook that I have that I don't use a lot. My friend gave it to me a few years ago, and I've only used like that many pages of it, but it's helpful to keep track of like characters and stuff sometimes, especially when there's so many. Like so far in the 100 pages of this book, we have Kennit, who's a pirate who I think is going to be the villain of the story, so it's interesting that we're getting his perspective. And then there was Wintrow, honestly, who knows if I'm saying these names right, okay? Who is like, we meet him at a monastery, but we find out that his family is like probably a big central thing of the book, because we get perspectives from his aunt, and his grandma later. And then there's a mate on the ship, and the big thing about the ship is that it's a live ship, and so that means like it like is kind of living, I guess, and people in the family, that Althea, who is a girl who's Wintrow, I don't know how to say his name, Wintrow's aunt, their family like owns the ship, and like she can kind of communicate with it, and it hasn't like livened yet all the way. It will when her dad dies, and he's dying, BT dubs. So we have like her perspective on the ship, and then also we've gotten a little bit of Brashen, who is like a mate on the ship, and he thought that he was going to be made captain of it when Althea's dad took ill, but he wasn't. Althea's brother-in-law was, and no one likes Althea's brother-in-law. But yeah, there's a lot happening, and it's so far just been like setting up the story, which is like fine. Like I like it. Robin Hobb's character work is normally like so fantastic, and so I can't wait to get like more into this. And this angle is fine. More into this and like actually form bonds with these characters that we're reading about and reading from. And it's also really exciting to be able to do that through all of their perspectives. Okay, it's like 6:20, but I'm starving, so I'm gonna make dinner. I mean, when I say make dinner, I mean for the last week, I have been eating taco salad for dinner, and it's been good, but a couple days ago I ran out of taco meat. But I have this Trader Joe's soy chorizo. It's been in my fridge for a while. Everybody like talks about this, so I was like, I'm gonna buy some. The last time I bought some, I did not eat it all. So I'm gonna heat this up and then use it on my taco salad. I'm about to watch The Bachelor. It's about to come on. But I just wanted to update you guys on my dinner. I'm not done with it yet. But the soy chorizo does function as like a taco meat. It's just a little bit spicier than I prefer. I don't like spicy things. I hate spicy things. I think they're gross and they're bad, and I don't like them. So I would obviously prefer to be eating taco meat with this, but I'm out of taco meat. So yeah, I'll probably still eat this tomorrow as well. Who knows when I'll stop eating this meal. I'll probably be very, very sick of it. But it's what I have right now. Yeah. anyways, that's all. I just want to let you know that it's good, but too spicy. Just a little Bachelor update. We finally have a believable villain this season because I hated the last one. The first villain, Victoria, she's still around, but the women's sights are set on someone more believable now. So that's really fun and exciting. I still don't really know how to tell any of them apart. And normally by now I get it and I know who they are. I don't have any favorites yet, and it's week 3. Also, I really don't like the little cold open teaser things that they've been doing. Like, out of context, here's this snippet from the episode. Alright folks, classic in my car before work angle. But yeah, I'm in my car before work. I read to like page 200 last night. I think I like 190 actually. And this book is already so good. Robin Hobb just knows how to write fantasy really well. Her characters are so good. They like come off the page so well. I'm already like forming opinions about them all. I guess 200 pages isn't like already, but it doesn't feel like, it feels like kind of early because the book is 800 pages long or whatever. But yeah, I'm really liking it. I really like Althea, I guess that is how you would say it. Everybody else in the book is like, she's a spoiled brat. But I don't know if she really is. Like, I don't know. She hasn't done really anything that I'm like, oh yeah, she's spoiled. I like Brashen. He's like looking out for her, but also he just seems nice. And I'm sad that he isn't going to get to work on the boat anymore. And I don't like Kyle, Althea's brother-in-law, who is married to her sister. He just, I don't know, the way he talks about stuff is very annoying to me. He seems kind of entitled and like a jerk. And then Kenneth the pirate, he's definitely going to be the villain of the story, I think. But yeah, I'm really liking it. I think Robin Hobb is really good. This book is set in Bingtown, which is like a trading port, and from what I can tell, it's, I don't know, they don't like slaves, but they're new merchants. It's like about the trading families, kind of. I just got back from work. It's like 6 p.m. And yes, I am wearing the same clothes as I did yesterday, but it's just a post-work outfit, you know? I was hungry, so I devoured my shift cookie in my car before I drove home. So I'm not hungry anymore. So until I get hungry, I'm gonna do some more reading. So very fun and exciting to get back into this. I have prepared myself dinner. I'm not eating what I did last night because I've been eating taco salad for a week all the way. So instead I have prepared myself a salad that is the exact same as taco salad except for no taco meat. And this chicken Alfredo that was frozen from Trader Joe's. And a nice little D-pep. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm about to get ready for bed. And I spend my evening drinking tea and watching YouTube videos. And I'm probably gonna change clothes and then watch some Friday Night Lights and maybe read some more. But I wanted to do like a little update about how I'm feeling about this book. I really, really like it so far. I like that we get different perspectives, like I've talked about already. But I don't understand all of the characters keeping like Althea. I'm guessing at how to say this name. They're fantasy names. I don't freaking know. Althea is so entitled. She's such a spoiled brat. She just wants what she wants. And I don't understand, like, nothing she's done so far has been like so dramatic and out of the ordinary. Like, of course she's upset about, one, her father dying, and two, not getting to be with this ship. And it's like, maybe she's not really explaining the bond she has with the Vivica. Maybe, and like they don't understand that, and that's like fine, I guess, but I don't, like, they're being so mean about it. And she's not that bad. I like her, you know? And literally every other character in the book is like, she's so spoiled, blah, 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 blah. Like, girl, what? It doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. It seems like things are starting to pick up. I don't know what that noise is. That's a new noise. I don't know if you can hear it. It seems like things are starting to pick up. We got Kennit and his pirate shenanigans trying to get a live ship, which is stupid. And then also because of that, overtaking a slave ship. He's probably about to kill his first mate or whatever. But yeah, I left off at like page 270, so I might read some more tonight, but this is me signing off for Tuesday. I'm off tomorrow, so I think I have to do a Target curbside pickup because I need Dr. Pepper, and I kind of need styling products for my hair. You wouldn't believe that I actually do put stuff in my hair, but I do. And I have to apply to jobs so I can maybe not work a food service job anymore, because that's how I always spend my days off. But I'll probably read a lot. Like, I should probably get through a good chunk of this tomorrow. Oh, I forgot there were like parts in this that it started with like summer, and then yeah. Also, again, I had to like refer to the map in the other book. Like, normally I ignore maps. I'm like, I don't care where these places are. This time, today, I do care. Apparently I care a lot. Hello. I spent the morning, it's 2 p.m. now. I've been doing this since like 10:30, but I was watching inauguration coverage or the inauguration and then coverage after that, and applying to jobs. And then I went to go get gas because I work in the morning tomorrow, and so there's none of me that wants to get up early enough to go and get gas before I go to work. And then I went to Target to pick up my curbside pickup. I got a wooden spoon because I don't have one, and I feel like I need one, so got that. I got some more of this style milk that I have for my hair. I just ran out. And I picked up more Dr. Pepper because I ran out of Dr. Pepper yesterday. And then I went to McDonald's. Please don't judge me, but I wanted it, okay? Sometimes you just need McDonald's. So I'm probably gonna eat this and then read, because I haven't read any since I last spoke to you last night. So I'm really excited to get back into that book. Okay, it's like 8:30 at night and I have showered. And right now I'm getting my coffee ready to go for tomorrow because I work in the morning. And so I like to set my coffee on a timer. And that way I don't have to do this process in the morning. But basically, I've spent all day reading. That's all I've been doing since I last talked to you, basically. I think I stopped about an hour ago to eat dinner. And I watched a couple YouTube videos while I was eating. But that's it. I've just been reading since then, and the book is so good. Robin Hobb does this, I didn't know words could be put together to tell these stories that are that good. Is my part in the middle of my head? I'm gonna have to revisit that thought later. She just does, who knew that such fantastic stories could be told? The first explicit mentions of what happened in the Farseer trilogy I read today. Very happy about that. I love my homies and miss them, but love these characters, except for the ones that I hate. Kyle Haven. But I'm really happy with how the book's going and that I have chosen but yeah, our homies, they be doing it, okay? It's the book is kind of broken up into seasons, and so it's about to get dark. It's the first part of the book, which is midsummer or something. What are my words? It's establishing the characters and setting up for the plot of it. And then Autumn, which I've read the whole of, is plot heavy, but also our characters are growing. We know them now, so we can now love them. And it's just seeing the depth of I don't even know how to describe it. What Robin Hobb is doing is fantastic, amazing, brilliant. I love it. I love her. I don't know her, but her books, I'm so excited to read the rest of it. Let's see, I have it right here. I'm on page 524 right now, which is a lot. I've read a lot. I know I've surpassed the 50% mark. And I just, I'm so excited to know what happens, I want to finish it, but I also don't. I want it to last forever. I never want to not be reading this book about these characters, except for I want to know what happens, so I'm so excited to finish. Yeah, this has been, an update. Alexa, turn my light on. afternoon. I just got home from work and I'm about to make myself some tuna salad for lunch. I read to about page 600 last night, which means I have 200 pages left of this book, which means that I can definitely finish it today, and then I can start This Close to Okay, and I'll finish that tomorrow on Friday. So it'll really have been a week reading vlog. I won't have to go over. I will actually finish what I set out to read. Nothing like new and exciting happened last night or at work, like new and exciting in the book or at work. But I did actually get to watch one of the best episodes of Friday Night Lights before I went to sleep, and that is Mud Bowl, season 1, episode 20. So good. My plan for the afternoon is to eat lunch / watch a couple of YouTube videos, finish the book, take a nap, and then start the other book, because I'm very tired, and I know that I should just tough it out and not nap, so I'll go to sleep tonight, but I'm very tired, so I'm trying to be productive before I take a nap. But yeah, I'm gonna make tuna salad, and I'm gonna eat it, and then I'm gonna read, and I'll probably just talk to you when I'm done with the book, which is gonna be so exciting. Holy crap, y'all. I just don't understand how books can be that good, okay? That this whole thing just came from her brain. Like, this story was just in her brain, and then now it's on paper, and now it's in my brain, and that's crazy, okay? Like, how can people just be that imaginative? How can people build these entire worlds and all of these characters and like make me feel so much like characters I love, but also characters that I think could do with a good punch, okay? Malta, first of all, needs a punch. She's a brat and gross. Kyle Haven, terrible and bad. Want him, just a solid punch, okay? Kenneth, not great, but I dislike him less than I dislike Kyle and Malta. So big Althea fan. Russian, big fan. Love Winthrop. I like the boats, Paragon and Vivica. I should like look up how to say these names, but will I ever? No, please don't correct me. It's crazy. This is so good. I can't believe that I'm done and that I have this story in my brain. Obviously it is a 5 out of 5, okay? If I was to rate this anything less than a 5 out of 5, that'd be wrong. It's so enjoyable. The characters are so good. It's like you're wrapped in the story, okay? It's enclosed. It's enfolds you. And so much happens. This is action-packed. Robin Hobb really has done it again. It makes me really excited to just continue reading the Realm of the Elderlings series. I started, what's it called? This Close to Okay. I'm about 70 pages in. I'm liking it so far. It's no epic fantasy novel, but I do like it. It's kind of strange. I don't know. I like the narrative style, but I don't know if I like the main girl yet. Also, I'm still getting used to it. I'm only 70 pages in, but I have decided to stop reading for the night. I'm preheating my oven to make a frozen pizza from Trader Joe's. I have a glass of wine, and I'm about to watch some, what is it called? Friday Night Lights. That's what I'm gonna watch. Ugh, my hair looks, I don't normally sleep on wet hair because it makes my hair look bad. and gross and greasy faster. But I did last night, and I have been doing it some recently because I go to work and I put my hair under a hat and it doesn't matter what I look like. Yeah, that's all. Good morning. I have some pancakes from the microwave and coffee, and I'm gonna eat this and watch some YouTube videos, and then I'm going to read, and I'll read until I have to go to work, and I have work at 6, so I have to leave here at 5, I think. It's the worst shift that there is. It's a close on a weekend, which sucks because we're open till midnight, but yeah, that's what my day looks like. So okay, so I'm like 50% of the way into this close to okay, and I like it. Like, I'm enjoying reading it, but I guess I should tell you a little bit about what this book is, because I haven't really said, because I didn't really know going into it. But basically it opens with Tally, who is a therapist, like saving this guy from committing suicide by jumping off of a bridge. She like pulls her car up and convinces him to stop, and then brings him to get coffee, and then brings him to her house, and like doesn't know anything about him. And he like as you're reading, you find out more about him. His name is Emmett. And they're just like spending the weekend together. But she's like lied to him. She doesn't tell him that she's a therapist. She tells him that she is a teacher. And she's gonna take him to a Halloween party at her brother's house like later, and it's split. Like I'm at part 3, so it's split. They meet on a Thursday, part 2 is a Friday, and part 3 is gonna be Saturday. But I like it. I think I can't tell if Emmett is an unreliable narrator. I can't tell if there's like, is this a romance? There's been no romance. There's just been, oh, he's kind of cute, or oh, she's kind of cute. And they like Tally is recently divorced, and so she's like dealing with that. And it's like a strange story to tell, I think, but it's good. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I guess it's like, I don't know what time it is actually. I definitely can finish it. I just have that much left, so I'll definitely finish it today probably. But yeah, there's some like sentences or like one-liners that are super insightful that the author writes, which is what I have tabbed so far. But yeah, it's a strange little book, but I'm really enjoying it, I guess. Right now it's probably sitting at like a 3-star, so let's see if it gets any better. I finished it. I really liked it. It kind of, honestly, it's not really, I guess it's just a contemporary fiction book, you could say. It read kind of romancy, kind of thrillery. I wasn't that big of a fan of the very, very end. I thought it was good though. It was obviously well written, and I thought the characters were really like well developed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up giving it 3 stars, which is not a bad rating. It wasn't like, it's not gonna be one of my favorite books, you know? Yeah, that's what I got.